Preparing for conference season. Hey, what's happening? It is Erik J. Olson. Kevin and I, about 3 weeks ago, went to a conference in Miami. It had 1,500 attendees, but we learned a lot. But what we really noticed was how the salespeople were interacting with the attendees at the conference. Now, we have a conference for Rival Digital coming up September 21st through September 24th. It's called Service World. Now, if you don't recall, Rival Digital focuses on providing digital marketing for HVAC contractors. They have niched for HVAC only. And at Service World, they've already sold over 2,000 tickets to plumbers, electricians, and a lot of HVAC contractors. It's anticipated that half of the attendees will be HVAC contractors. So we're going to have an audience of ideal prospects of at least 1,000 right there where we are. Right. So look, here's the key to business development. Number one, figure out who your ideal prospects are. For Rival Digital, that's HVAC contractors. Number two, figure out where they hang out. For HVAC contractors, it's going to be the Service World event. Number three, go there, right? So we are going there. We have a booth. We're preparing for it. We have new plans that we're going to roll out. We've simplified everything. We've simplified the plans. We have simplified the pitch deck. We have simplified the contract. We have made it so simple. We're going to end up with like a piece of paper that explains the plans, some salesmanship, which we're going over. We're going to be practicing how we're going to sell these things, how we're going to pitch it, how we're going to get people to sign, how we're going to communicate with them. But we've simplified it so that people can sign on the dotted line. Now, my hope is, and this is a stretch goal, but my hope is that we come home after 3 days at Service World working early mornings all the way through late nights. We bring home 20 to 50 contracts. Now, 20, I believe, is doable. 50 would be a stretch. But look, in order to do that, you have to be on your A game nonstop. This is exhausting work. We're going to be there at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, setting everything up, preparing, rehearsing, role playing, pretending like one of us is, just some random dude that walks by. How do we stop them? How do we get their attention? How do we ask them if they need our services? How do we get them over to our booth? How do we pitch? How do we keep in communication, right? What I don't want is for us to be like, hey, give me your business card and we'll arrange something next week when we're all home. No. We're pitching on the spot and we have contracts ready to sign. When we go to the after hours events at the bar or whatever, guess what? No drinking for us. We're working. We're bringing contracts in hand. We're going to go find the people that we've already interacted with that haven't signed and ask them, why haven't you bought from me yet? Hey, we talked about this earlier. This website is going to crush it for you. Why haven't you bought yet? We're going to be very direct. And for that, or because of that, like I said before, I anticipate bringing home 20 to 50 signed contracts, new clients. If we could pull that off, especially at the price points that we're talking about, we were going to be very, very close to hitting our $1 million per year goal. How incredible would that be? That would be 1 year after starting Rival Digital, Rival achieved $1 million per year revenue. That's going to be tough. That's the stretch goal. It took me 8 years to reach $1 million on my own. If we can get Rival to $1 million, just imagine how fast we could do it with the next agency. Hey there, it's Erik J. Olson. I wanted to let you know about my book, $1 Million Journey: How to Launch a 7-Figure Business. This is the story of what it took for me to go from freelancer with no clients, no employees, no revenue, to growing $1 million business. It took me 8 years and I made a lot of mistakes, and all of those mistakes, and more importantly, lessons learned, are in this book. And we have chapter takeaways, 5 to 15 takeaways that you can apply right now to your business. Check it out on Amazon, $1 Million Journey by me, Erik J. Olson.